bond itself is aimed at the high school primarily, not exclusively though. We're going to do some work at Spittler, and we are going to do a little bit of outside work on the track. Primary purpose of the bond is academics and space. The campaign itself is probably best phrased as safe, warm, and dry is a good way to look at this particular bond. Safe in the aspect that all the buildings will have secured entryways as a result of this. Currently, none of the buildings have secured entryways. Warm, we're right now we don't have a problem with heat in our buildings, but we do have a problem with a boiler at the high school. The boiler is vintage equipment. It sincerely looks like a train locomotive. It is over 50 years old. I think it's 57 years old to be exact. It has served us well. However, it is highly inefficient, and it is extremely difficult to regulate that.
We got a giant now. We got a giant that okay, never mind.
After taking a look at the mills, the amount of money a mill could generate, trying to get a flavor for what the community would support, we made the decision to go for a 2-mill bond, and it will generate $15.8 million. Approximately $12 million of that is targeted for the high school. In the end, we are going to be moving the entrance of the high school from where it currently is, which is essentially the middle of the building, to the end, down by the parking lot where the gym is. And there will be an addition built in there as well. And the addition will be for 2 primary purposes, cafeteria and band room. Our cafeteria currently does not meet fire code regulations because the cafeteria is essentially in a corridor. It is not a separate room. So it's been grandfathered in, but it doesn't meet the requirements of today. The band room itself, if somebody was to see our current band room, they'd be amazed, because we have a rich history here of having a great band program. Real testament to John and all of the musicians that he's trained over the years, but it's amazing that he's been able to do it given the horrible conditions that he has had to teach in. So when we add on that section for the cafeteria, included in that will be a band room and some small rooms where they can practice instruments privately.